Hello and welcome to Grow Your Business in 5 Days. In this tutorial you're going to discover how to multiply the number of inquiries you get simply by contacting your target market more often, an area overlooked or simply ignored by most businesses. There's been much debate about how many times prospects should be contacted. There's no definitive answer, but what we do know is it needs to be more than once, many more. To explain why you need multiple contacts, you need to first understand a little known but proven phenomenon that exists in every market and industry, and the impact it will have on the number of inquiries and ultimately new customers you get. So let's start with a simple question. How many times a year do you currently contact your target market? If it's any number less than 12, you're turning away new customers. It is highly unlikely that you will have sent a marketing piece to any of your potential customers every month. Indeed, our research has shown that businesses that do bother to market to their potential customers on average only send 1 or 2 pieces a year to them. This is another reason why most marketing doesn't work. Tests have proved that repetitive marketing yields far greater returns than ad hoc, once every now and again marketing. That's why our recommendation is for you to send a marketing piece once a month to your potential customers, or at least once every other month. This will give you by far the best results. So why does this work so well? Well, repetitive marketing takes advantage of what we call the moving parade. It exists in every market, not just yours, but fewer than 1 in 10,000 businesses are aware of it or how to use it to grow their businesses. So what is the moving parade and how can you use it to your advantage? Selling any product or service is all about timing. Just because someone isn't interested in buying the product or service today doesn't mean they aren't going to be interested tomorrow. This is in essence what the moving parade is all about. Let me explain this further using a simple example. Let's say that at the moment you're really happy with your car. You've got no intention of changing it. Therefore, every advert, every mailing, or any contact you have with a car dealer or car manufacturer is wasted on you. Let us go straight in the bin without a second thought. You pick up your newspaper when car adverts come on TV, and you skip any car ads in any magazines that you read. You simply aren't interested, and nothing will prompt you at this stage to even consider changing your car. However, 3 months later your circumstances have changed. You need to do more travelling, and so you decide it's time to look for a more suitable car. Now, every mailing, advert or communication to do with cars is instantly given attention by you. You're in the market for a new car and you develop an insatiable appetite to find out as much as you can about the cars that would suit you best. Now this happens all day, every day as people buy products and services. So if you don't keep in touch regularly with your prospects and customers for that matter, you'll never get lucky as people move in and out of the market as their circumstances change. By keeping in contact at least once a month, the chance that you will hit the prospect at the right time is increased significantly. That obviously means you need a good supply of powerful marketing pieces across online and offline media to send to your target market every other month, or every month ideally. Of course, the BGS Vault not only contains the marketing pieces, but also how and when to use them. The fear that many business owners have is that they will be seen to be somehow unprofessional by bombarding their target market with too many marketing messages. Well, I have news for you. Thoughtful use of your marketing pieces will only improve your target market's perception of your business. So providing you do this correctly, then you can only win and win big. This is one of the most important things you can learn when growing your business. The moving parade is such an important phenomenon that you have to use it to your advantage. The only way to do that is to set up a frequency of contact that takes away the luck factor and instead enables you to have a contact strategy that maximizes the chances of you catching someone when they're thinking of buying your product or service, or when they're thinking of changing suppliers. Remember, you have no way of knowing when a prospect's circumstances are about to change. But no matter what the circumstance, you have to give yourself the best chance of getting the customer. The only way to do this is to get your business name in front of them at regular intervals throughout the year. That's the only way we know how to get lucky, but it does work. With one marketing piece, you may only get 0.5% or less as a response. But with 12 or more well-constructed marketing pieces, strategically sent to the prospect throughout the year, your responses will multiply. Of course, you will need to factor in any seasonality that you have in your industry, but sending at least one marketing piece each month will stand you in great stead. And one of the best things to achieve this is by offering a printed monthly newsletter. As you can imagine, like many successful approaches, there is an art and science to a great monthly newsletter. Get the mix of correct ingredients just right, and you will have a terrific way to lock in existing clients and acquire new ones too. But this isn't some recipe you can rush or throw together in a haphazard way. Having said that, there are a few proven rules which make producing a monthly printed newsletter easier and ensure it achieves the desired result. First, whilst an 8-page newsletter is the best size, just start with 4 pages to begin with. This will ensure you can produce it each month without it becoming a millstone around your neck. Second, your newsletter needs a great title. Give it a name that makes people think, this looks interesting, I wonder what that's all about. Third, don't fill it with industry news. Sure, you can use a small amount of space for updates, but don't overwhelm the newsletter with technical stuff. Your readers don't care about this. Fourth, don't be frightened to give them a lot of detail. This is something many people are worried about, but believe me, giving great content is key to getting readership and for establishing you as an expert in your industry. Fifth, to improve reader involvement, use puzzles, cryptic questions, and funny stuff like cartoons. All these things humanise your business and get the recipients actively engaged in your newsletter, which leads to better results. Sixth, don't put your newsletter in a normal envelope. Put it in a clear polythene envelope. As long as your newsletter title and the articles are appealing, you'll significantly increase the likelihood of it being opened, read, and acted upon. And finally, your newsletter should be mailed the good old-fashioned way, rather than emailed. Of course, it's tempting to use email because of the cost saving, but your results will explode when you mail it. Now, as an organisation, we write and print several newsletters each month. We know what it takes to get results. Most of them are paid subscription newsletters, so the content and style for these needs to be slightly different. But the Business Builder newsletter is the one we create for our accounting members. This newsletter follows all the ingredients I've just spoken about, and it works beautifully to bring in new clients and keep existing ones happy. Whatever you do, don't underestimate the power of having a monthly newsletter. Not only will it help you attract many more customers, it will also help you retain and maximise sales and profits from existing customers, clients or patients. So let's recap. Here are the key learning points from this tutorial. First, to multiply the number of inquiries from your target market, you must contact them at least once every month. This helps you get lucky with your timing and takes advantage of the moving parade. Second, each contact must be with a standout marketing piece like the ones we discussed in the previous tutorial, as well as ideally a monthly printed newsletter. And third, you can invest thousands creating and testing your own series of marketing materials, or you can join our BGS Vault and get instant access to dozens of proven marketing pieces and our newsletter module that both wow your prospects and customers and ethically force them to buy more from you. For more details, simply enter your name and email address in the boxes on the right of this page and watch the video. Now please turn to the one-page action plan that accompanies this tutorial and start putting in place your own target market contact strategy. Thanks very much for watching.